How to set up a serial or parallel docket printer in AAAPOS RetailManager. AAAPOS RetailManager is compatible with most docket printers and supports 2 docket widths, 40 column and A4, 80 column. A maximum of 40 characters can be printed on a single line in a 40-column docket. In addition to your sales dockets, you can also print your lay-by dockets, invoices, payments, sales order, quotes, goods received and returned, and orders on your docket printer. Before setting up on RetailManager, please ensure the following connections are properly made. If using a serial docket printer, connect the printer to the computer's serial port using the serial cable. If using a parallel docket printer, connect the printer to the computer's parallel port using the parallel cable. In the AAAPOS RetailManager, go to the Setup menu and select Hardware. This will open the Hardware Setup window. Click on the Docket Printer tab. The Docket Printer window will appear. Tick the Use Docket Printer option. From the drop-down list, select the Serial or Parallel Printer option. In the Model field, select your specific docket printer model. If it's not listed, choose Other. Click the Printer Port drop-down and select the appropriate port. For example, COM1 for serial or LPT1 for parallel. If you want to search for your printer automatically, click Search. RetailManager will search over the network and display available printers. Select your printer from the list. For serial port printers, click Settings and configure the serial communication settings like baud rate, data bits, parity, stop bits, and flow control. Check your printer documentation for the correct values. Click Apply when done. Configure paper cutter, if applicable. If your printer has a paper cutter, select Activate and choose either half cut or cut to enable the paper cutter. If your printer doesn't have a paper cutter, deselect Activate. In the Lines to Advance Before Cut field, enter the number of lines to advance before cutting. The recommended value is 10. Test the paper cutter by clicking Test. Configure double width printing, if applicable. RetailManager will show the control codes for double width printing. Make sure they are correct. If you don't need double width printing, remove the values in the double width on and off fields. Test double width printing by clicking Test. The first line should print in double width, and the second line should print in normal width. Configure second color printing, if applicable. RetailManager will show the control codes for second color printing. Ensure these are correct. If your printer doesn't support second color printing, leave the fields empty. Test second color printing by clicking Test. The first line should print in the second color, and the second line should print in black. After completing the setup, click Apply to save your changes, then click Close to exit the window. Now, specify the docket types by going to Setup, Options, and choose Printing to select the types of dockets, for example, sales, invoices, orders, etc., you want to print on this printer. Make sure to select Docket, 40 column, for each docket type. Once done, your docket printer should be set up and ready to use.